how a religious leader of a church in Africa nacked 100 girls who never seen men before. More than 100. This is like a true life story. I got the inspiration to write this story. It's my first time doing this, and I believe it's going to fly. Like I said, based on a true life story. And my reason of doing this is I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in his son, Jesus Christ, in English, Yeshua. And I know that a lot of people are using the name of Christ to cause issues, such that a lot of people who don't yet believe in God don't want to believe in God because of some quack people in Africa. So I'll be looking at the script a little bit. It's like a small script. Now, like I said, based on a true life story. And the summary, the storyline is how a pastor, that the G.O. founder, something like that, they knack 100 girls who never see men. They even knack people wife join, and they don't get like 3 baby mamas now. Now, the story started more like a man started a religious organization, like a church, because even the Bible says is that not everybody who uses the name of God knows God. Jesus even told us that at the end time, a lot of people will come to God and say, I used your name, I did the sick in your name, I raised the dead in your name. God will tell them, get behind me. You use my name, but you don't really know me. So this man opened a religious organization, and the ideology behind that religious organization is that in him, the founder or the daddy G.O. is the incarnate of Jesus. You know God now, you know Jesus. Say na him be the incarnate, that when Jesus left to earth, that when Jesus died, say na him in reincarnation. So he carried the full image of Jesus Christ. That's what the thing starts. Okay? So he can preach the characters of Jesus: love, faith, compassion, long suffering, all the characteristics. But the ideology was built around the second coming of Jesus. And so na him will judge the world. And all the church members believed this, and they believed this. Now, after a few years of operation, the religious organization, I don't want to call it a church because this is not really the church that Christ planned for us. The religious organization got registered with the government of that country. Got registered and started functioning. And after functionality, was doing miracles. Was mesmerizing people with miracles. You know, Africa, once you see miracle, would they run, they go. Beware of miracle centers. Not all are from God. We know sometimes the problems in Africa that was caused by bad leadership, some quack religious leaders are now using it to manipulate Africans. A lot of problems can be solved if government start playing their role, if government start doing their job. Most of these problems will automatically disappear. Was performing miracles. The miracles were so strong and so severe that even people, politicians, pastors were not coming to this man to receive powers, to receive impartation. Even people from outside Africa, from India, they were coming around. People from outside Africa, from South Korea, they were coming to this man to receive impartation, to receive power from this man. Because yes, the man was performing miracles. And the ideology that was built around the system, the process they were running, is that the man will not die, that the man will live forever. In fact, he is God, and that he will be the one to judge the world. In fact, the day he's going to judge the world, there is a cloth he's going to put on, which is a black cloth. That's the ideology. And thousands, hundreds of thousands of people believed in this ideology. They started spreading from the local government. It was established in that country, entered the states, spread into the country. Almost all villages in that country, all districts in that country had branches, moved into Africa, crossed Africa, went into UK, went into different countries. So it was a very big expansion. Now people were paying offering, paying tithes, bringing seeds. This man, that is this religious leader, was not using the money. This man was keeping the money. In fact, a time came that the bank of that country, the governor of the bank, the leader of that bank of the country, said this man had about $40 million US dollars in total savings. The man was not using the money. He just keep the money for them. So the time came, the age started setting in. Over 80 years old. Age, of course, started setting in. So this man get many children. Of course, he didn't get wife with children. So during one service, he came with two of the children. His first son and his first daughters. He has more than that, but he just came with the first son and the first daughters, and then introduced the first son and the first daughter to the congregation. The first daughter was working with him in the groom for like 20 years, but the first son they abroad. So that first son grew up abroad, outside Africa, because this is what they tell you in an African story. It's designed to be an African story. This story what they tell you at the right time, BBC go carry him. At the right time, there's time for everything. But remember, saying let me first talk and let me first tell you the story what I want write. So at the end, the man became old, over 80 years. Body don't weak, body don't weak, body don't weak, body don't weak. So the first son and the first daughter wanted to start managing the place. So the daughter, meaning that she understands how the place runs, was now always interested in what she wants to run the place. But you know, men now, the man refused that. The son refused that. The sister will not run the place, and I be the man. So the father was always indoors. So the son come put juju for inside the thing. The papa no do juju. The papa no do juju. The son come add juju to into within the happen. So come begin do abracadabra, add them to the magic abracadabra. So you can go write letter. The papa don't come the seed then. The papa don't will be like Isaac that time when Isaac don't old, when Esau and Jacob. You can go write letter of excommunication. Make the papa excommunicate the sister from the church totally. In can write them. Can't lie give daddy. Say a better thing. Daddy can't think thumbprint because now daddy get the organization. Daddy can't thumbprint.